Next one, sustainability. So sustainability is the act of using resources responsibly. Generally, it is about using resources that have a minimal negative effect on the environment, using resources that are renewable. Therefore, they are used at a slower rate than they regenerate, such as plantation timber, versus those that are non-renewable, which are used at a faster rate than they regenerate, if they regenerate at all. An example of this is oil, which is formed over many millions of years. We're obviously using that at a far greater rate than oil is formed in the Earth's crust. And it's also by using companies that don't exploit workers in resource production. The three main methods we look at is energy and resource conservation, e-waste disposal, and recycling. So the best way to be sustainable is to use less resources, and an incredible amount of time and resources can go into making electricity and the basic resources of an IT organization, such as paper and the equipment that we use. Okay, these can have a detrimental effect on the environment. The simplest thing we can do from a sustainability point is to use less. If we use less, we buy less, which means suppliers don't need to make as much. Okay, so we can see here in terms of electricity, the majority of the world's electricity is generated through burning fossil fuels. Okay, we've got coal, gas, and oil. About 66% of the world's electricity is generated through burning oil. Okay, and all of these fossil fuels are non-renewable. So if we use less electricity, then they need to burn less fossil fuels to make that electricity because we don't need as much electricity. And so that way the environment wins. We get less pollution in the air, but also for the company, we pay less money. And then in terms of paper, all right, while most of the material to make pulp comes from renewable sources, okay, 9% of it comes from old growth forests, which are non-renewable. A bigger concern is the amount of pollution that paper mills generate. Toxic chemicals such as toluene, methanol, chlorine dioxide, hydrochloric acid, and formaldehyde are released by paper mills. So paper generally comes from renewable resources, but the problem we have with paper is the chemicals involved in its production. So again, by using less paper or by using paper from recyclable sources, then we are able to reduce our chemical footprint, I guess, by using less paper. The next one, sustainable work practices. Okay, so we need to use less resources, as I said, and ensure that what you do buy comes from an environmentally friendly resource, such as recycled paper.